day 25 of preparing for an Ironman. I did 25 kilometers today for the 25th day. It wasn't my anticipation, but just how it turned out. I got myself in a little bit of trouble today. I miscalculated my distance and I thought it was going to be 25 kilometers round or 24 kilometers round to get back to my house. And I don't know where I went wrong on Strava or whatever, but when I calculated it and I was pacing myself to do that distance, and it was cold, it was -12 with the wind. I actually think it was colder than that. And I got to kilometer 25 and my knee started seizing up and I was struggling to even run at all. The cold just finally got to me, and my lungs felt good, my breathing was good, but just the cold on my legs because of the sweat, it was like freezing me and my fingers were just numb. And I felt like I was in a bit of trouble, and I thought, I can maybe try and call someone just to come pick me up. And then I realized that my fingers were so cold I couldn't even use my phone, and I was a bit worried about, frostbite. I didn't probably have the best gloves on, and the sweat then makes your fingers even colder and you have to like make a fist to try and warm them up. And it was I still had 8-9 kilometers until I got home, so I had to do the old-fashioned thing and I had to hitchhike. The thing was, my hands were so cold I could barely lift my thumb up, so I just started putting my hand out and kept trying to wave people down. And I think it was the 5th car someone pulled over, and I jumped in. They were in a truck with a plow on it, telling me I was crazy for being out running, but she's not completely wrong, but that's just me. And then he drove me to the nearest store where I went in to warm up for a little bit, and then I sort of waddled back home. My legs were really sore, and then had a hot bath and chilled for a bit. Felt much better, but I could have been in a lot of trouble if that guy didn't stop or anyone stopped. I was very lucky. I need to learn my lesson for that next time. Winter running is no safe thing to do. Mother Nature doesn't take any prisoners, so you have to be careful if you're out running in the cold. And I just found out the hard way, so hopefully nobody else has to. I live out in the middle of nowhere, so there's not houses around. It's just fields. But the run felt good. I felt good most of the run. I even made a video while I was running, and yeah, I'm excited to get back in a swimming pool actually, where it's a little bit warmer, and I always feel like it helps me after a run go for a swim. It kind of loosens my body off again. Anyway, I will see you all in the next video.